Hey Taurus, welcome to your monthly tarot reads for July 2020. This will be for those of you who are wanting to get insights with regards to your love connections. To all my subscribers, thank you for stopping by once again. Information about my personal readings and everything else about this channel, my setup, my tarot decks, they're all in the description box below. You can also go and visit my website, NomadSoulWarrior.com, to get more updates. There's a free sign up there that you can do, and you'll get updates with regards to my giveaways of tarot decks as well as some free personal readings. All right. So, Taurus, what do we have for you in love? Let's see. What do we have for Taurus in love, please? What do we have for Taurus in love? This is for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising in Venus and Jupiter in love. Page of Pentacles, the Four of Pentacles, and the Five of Wands. The Eight of Pentacles, wow. The Seven of Swords, and the Six of Pentacles. Wow, you are very earthy, as a Taurus must be. Okay, let's see. We have Death, the Five of Swords, and the Ace of Swords. Since this is your monthlies, I will be drawing in more cards to give us more insights, okay? So let's get clarifiers for each of the cards. Tell us more about Taurus love connections, please. Tell us more about Taurus love connections, please. We have Ten of Pentacles. We have the Hangman. We have the Nine of Cups. The Page of Cups. The Seven of Cups, Seven of Swords. The Three of Cups. The Six of Wands. Strength. And the King of Wands. Oh, wow. This is indeed a monthly reading because a lot of things are happening here, Taurus. Wow. All right. So, Taurus, like I said, this is general reading, so I'll be reading both sides of your energies, you and your person, so you pick your side. Okay, so in this connection, for most of you, this is a committed one. This could be in a marriage, in a long-term partnership. You're a couple here, I feel. Could be the common law partner, so to speak. But nevertheless, this is a connection where it's a relationship that you were eyeing for. Yeah. And I feel that Taurus, this could very well be that things have ended between the two of you in the past and you were trying to reconnect with one another. And I could feel that when you reconnected with this person, it appears like things are moving smoothly. It appears like you were open, to meet up. You were open to get together, to extend some form of reach out, reach out to this person, be open to their messages. Yeah, if you were blocked here, if somebody was blocked, you got unblocked, basically. So there's that openness to what this connection could possibly bring about. And I feel that there is some form of, if somebody I feel that it's you, Taurus. You may have initiated the reach out towards this person, and you could feel that it was nicely accepted. It was nicely handled by the person that you're dealing with, and it appears like you are becoming more invested to continue talking, communicating, perhaps even meeting up. You're into that. You're open for that, and it feels brand new. You know, even if you have known this person in the past, it feels brand new to just open up bit by bit, little by little. But at the same time, while you are doing this, a part of you, Taurus, is also thinking, how can you really build a better foundation this time around with this person? Yeah, you're kind of thinking about that, especially if in the past you were probably ghosted by this person, or that you were not really picked as the primary option, yeah, for them, yeah, to be connected with. And that got you really thinking hard, you know, thinking every now and then, which way to go here? How can we arrive to that long-term connection, to the marriage that you want, to the proposal that you were hoping for? So you're both kind of treading the water slightly right now, and carefully, even the way I see it, especially because there's been an ending. Yeah. And I feel that for the Taurus that I am connecting with, there is also this energy here that this connection may not really last, and you both know it. It could be that somebody would need to travel overseas. It could be that somebody needs to move, or change address. You know, you are no longer belonging to the same, or you no longer live in the same vicinity, in the same village. Perhaps this person's family decided to move to another state, for instance. Yeah. So there is some sort of, you know, that you are reconnecting, but at the same time, part of you is hoping that there is a way for both of you to at least ground this connection on, and you can start building on it in the long run, yeah, towards long-term stability and long-term security. But at the same time, it feels like both of you also are aware that there is this apparent ending. Yeah, like I said, it could be the movement, yeah, geographically. It could be the just change of address, but there is an apparent ending here that you're both feeling, that you are both aware of. Yeah, that you are both aware of. And partly so, this reconnection is to enjoy that time together, while, you know, things are approaching that sort of ending, ending in a form of what you are very much used to in the past, yeah, is now would likely change. You know, your routines, the travel time towards one another could likely change as well. And so while you are heading towards that some sort of ending here, ending of some routines, you are making the most of it. I feel you are making the most of what you can. Yeah, if you are still in the same state, therefore you could probably be talking every single day because it's free line, yeah, free calls. Whilst if the person moves to another state, and there could be some rates there, or you could also find a way to connect with one another through free application calls or something. So there are some changes that are expected to come in, and both of you are aware of this, whatever this is. But there are changes, I feel, that could change your usual dynamic with one another. Yeah, traveling towards one another would likely take 6 hours instead of 4, for instance, drive. So that sort of thing. But I do feel that part of you, Taurus, is also thinking, how can you really build as much as a good foundation as of this moment before that change would happen, so that no matter what the change is, you could still continue to move past the hurdle of that change and still continue towards that dream of long-term stability and security in this connection with one another. Yeah, in this connection with one another. And all right, I feel that you're dealing with regards to the person that you're dealing with. I feel that this is someone, a Taurus, who may have a lot of concerns in their mind in what they are doing. What do they need to do? Possibly with all this, the upcoming changes that's going to happen in this connection. Your person is, could be a little bit feeling displaced, yeah, in this connection right now. Possibly because there's a fear of change, yeah, for this person. They may not want you to move, or they may not want to move away from this connection. Basically, they may not want to change the routines that you both shared, especially if that has been a very comfortable space for them. Yeah, it works in their schedule, basically. Yeah, because your person just wants to be with you. This is someone who wants to see where life leads if they continue this life with you. And all these changes is pretty much scaring this person away or apart. It's tearing them apart. Yeah. Partly because this fear of change could also arise with the knowing that, with the realization that this person really couldn't foresee what's going to happen after all these changes will take place. So the fear of change also results to the fear of the unknown outcome. So there is that level of discomfort in this person's side, because they don't really know what's going to happen after all the changes could take place, or after that their ending of the routine that you used to have would change. Yeah. And I feel that your person still has a lot of things to tell you. There are a lot of feelings unexpressed here that they are still wanting to do before this apparent change could occur, or this apparent ending of your routines could occur. And also, in as much as they want to express how they feel, in as much as they want to tell you exactly what you mean to them, they're also a little bit adamant with that, because they don't want to change this beautiful dynamic of reconnection that you may have had already or started coming into this reading. I feel, yeah, it feels like now there is a good communication starting off together. You can actually joke with one another, flirt with one another online. Reconnection, it's pretty good. So apart from that, your person wants to possibly tell you more. There's a lot that they want to tell you, but at the same time, they're a bit scared because that might change the current dynamic, and that could even result to a more unknown outcome in the future. That's what I see here. Yeah. But nevertheless, like I said, your person, one thing that you must know is your person is really, you are their dream come true. You are that one person that they want to be with in life. Yeah, you want to be with in life. And I feel that at the end of this month, or coming into mid-August, there is something about, there's some sort of clarity of decision that your person would come about. Yeah, and they will let you know about it. Yeah, it's something related to how are they going to cope with the uncertainty of the outcome, or the uncertainty of the change of your dynamics here. So there's going to be that idea or a way to, at least I feel that your person will come forward and talk to you about how can you both build a foundation, yeah, that could help you prolong this connection, that could still get you to continue working on this connection regardless of the changes that's going to happen. And these changes could talk about change of locations, like I said, or change of the usual routines that you have. And I feel that there's going to be that idea that this person will be coming about, because they are not letting this go. That's the thing here. Your person is not letting this go. Yeah. If there's one thing certain here is that this person is still willing to continue this with you, regardless of the difference of time, difference of place, difference of time zones, and so to speak. So they're still very much wanting this with you. Okay? Tell us more about this connection for Taurus. If they once loved you, they still do. Thanks for every single time you ever fell in love. Whether or not it was obvious, whether or not it lasted, and whether or not you were loved back. It changed everything. Actually, you're always loved back. That's just it. You're always loved back. So this talk that this person would probably bring about could bring about that clarification as to, you know, how are you going to move things forward despite the distance? Or that if there would be some changes in your dynamics, how can you both cope with it? Yeah, in a much more loving way. That's beautiful. I love it. If they once loved you, they still do. Oops. Let's see. I'm also getting that for some of you, this could likely be that you may feel like your appearance may have changed right now, or if this has been quite a while and you feel like maybe you're older, you don't feel great and all that. Just remember, if this person once loved you, they still do. That's not even gonna matter. Yeah. What's important is the realization that this person still wants you. You still tickle their fancy. Okay, tell us more about Taurus. Oops, that wants to jump out. It's the gateway. Yeah, it's the gateway. So I think it's the gateway for a new beginning. This could also be, you know, like I said, there's the change of dynamic here. Change of something. Or could be an ending of the usual things that you are familiar with. And therefore, this right here, this month is going to be you setting that path, a smoother path, yeah, towards, you know, preparing that gateway towards another new beginning, another type of reconnecting with one another. It could be a portal, you know. If you have been, for instance, if you were living together, very used to seeing each other physically, this could be then a gateway, setting the pathways towards a long-term, a long-distance kind of relationship. And how are you going to work around it? So that sort of thing. Okay? Taurus. I'm going to leave it at that, and I hope this gives you insights. Give me a like, and if you like this reading, give me a thumbs up, and click on subscribe button, and let me know how this resonates. If it doesn't, check out your other placements, and check out my other readings for other signs. Those could be insightful as well for you. Okay, I wish you happy July, and if this is where we part ways, thank you for stopping by.